Hi there, I'm Paul Mitchell, leadership coach, author and founder of The Human Enterprise. And today I'm going to encourage you to set really dumb goals. Yes, dumb goals. I want you to get really stupid with your goal setting. What do I mean by that? Every organisation worth its salt sets goals. They set a strategy, they set a vision, they then have actions and KPIs to measure the success with those various actions. I mean, it's a given, is it not? What blows me away is how, as individuals, we fail to set goals. Or if we do goal set, we follow the corporate way of goal setting to set SMART goals. Now, nothing wrong with SMART goals, but I've never known anyone who's achieved anything of greatness or breakthrough just setting a SMART goal. What's a SMART goal? I want to imagine we're now in a training course. Here's how it typically goes in the corporate world. Welcome everybody. Today we're going to have a look at how we set SMART goals. So let's take a poor goal and turn it into a SMART goal. So here's a poor goal. Get more clients. And it's a poor goal because we don't know what it really means. So let's apply SMART goal setting, not dumb goal setting, SMART goal setting. A goal has to be specific. A goal has to be measurable. A goal must have some degree of attainment to it, because if not, we may be very disappointed. But it's also got to give us some reach as well, and it must be time bound. So we go back to get more clients, and it becomes we are going to gain. So in our business, it might be we're going to gain 30 more coaching clients from non-current clients over the last 2 years by 30th September 2020. Fantastic. Now we have a SMART goal. Gong, thank you for playing. That might be great for some goals, and certainly some of your personal goals, but it will never give you the breakthroughs that you want in your life. It'll never set you up for inspiration way beyond the beyond. Let's now take you way beyond SMART goal setting into dumb goal setting. I recently spoke to a sales director who I'd known from a while ago, and he was into triathlons in a big way. Now, the ultimate in triathlon is the Hawaiian, in his case, Ironman race, I believe on the island of Kona. And he wanted to get there. That was his dumb goal. He didn't have any idea of timing in regard to getting there. He didn't have any idea in terms of how he should be coached or what he should do, but he set that dumb goal. And when I last spoke with him, even last year, he'd attained that very, very goal. Now here's the point. He didn't even know how he was going to do it, but he still set a dumb goal. And that's what a dumb goal is. A dumb goal, it's really dumb because you know the what and you don't know the how. You know the what and you don't know the how. Now, you don't just trust in the universe that it's going to give you the how. You have to work towards the how. And the real purpose, though, of a dumb goal is who you will become. You see, goals are not just goals. When you set goals, those goals help you to become someone different. And by the way, it's not a dumb goal unless you get pushback. Unless someone says, well, that's just impossible. And you say, thank you for the feedback. Or that's stupid, you'll never be able to do it. Thank you for the feedback. Or that's just too hard. Thank you for the feedback. And you keep on going because you've set your dumb goal and you will find a way. What's a dumb goal? We'll get to that in a minute. Let me give you an example, though, from my own personal life. Many years ago, I set what I call my 5 E goals, which was to do with the way I wanted to live my life and the way I wanted to use my time. One of my E goals was I wanted a city change and live in the city. And I didn't want it to be limited to that. I wanted a T change and wanted to also live near a golf course. And I didn't want it to be limited by that. I also wanted a ski change and have some place that I could take family and friends to in the snow, and didn't want to be limited by that. I also wanted a C, S-E-A change, sea change, and didn't want to be limited by that. And the final E change, most important change, was I wanted to continue to do charity work and make a charity change. Now I can tell you the first 4 E's I've achieved. The last E, the charity change, I would leave that up to Starlight to judge. Over the years I've done a lot of work with Starlight. Whether they believe I've helped change that charity is up to them. But here's the point, they were all dumb goals which I had no idea how to get to, and it didn't stop me because I knew I had to be someone different if I was going to go for those dumb goals. So what's a dumb goal? Glad you asked. A dumb goal is not a SMART goal, it stands for daring, unbelievable, magnificent. Not to anyone else, but to you. And you may have noticed we've left off the B. Why have we left off the B? Because the B is up to you. Who you need to be is up to you. Hey, here's some takeaways. 1, set your goals. Yes, get some SMART goals in place. And even more importantly, set some dumb goals and think about who you need to be, because that's the purpose of a dumb goal. It'll help you be who you need to be. I'm Paul Mitchell. Find the passion, develop the skills, make the numbers, and make a difference. Thanks for watching. I hope you got some great tractionable ideas or takeaways from that video. I'd like to now introduce you to our latest program, Basecamp Leadership Essentials. Real skills for future leaders. And it really is very much a skills-based program. It's a one-day program, and it's for leaders who are up and coming that may not even be in leadership roles yet, or leaders who've been newly appointed, or even for leaders who've possibly been in their role for a couple of years and need a bit of a turbo boost. 2 big aspects of the program. One is, what is the leadership mindset required for growth to take people to the next level and the leader themselves to the next level? And the second component, as I said before, the real specific skill bases that are required. So if you believe that great culture is important in your business, and great culture comes from great leadership, and great leadership comes from leadership at every level, we'd love you to think about Basecamp. Please go to basecampleadership.com.au and explore the possibility of bringing the program to your organisation. We look forward to partnering with you.